last time using these, and then it's time to do my review. It's been over a week that I've been using these, and it's probably about time I tell you guys what I really think of them. Connected and ready to go. So first thing I want to note to you guys about the X2T earbuds is you will find these online from other sellers for cheaper, as cheap as maybe $22 instead of the 30 something that I had paid. And when it comes to the casing on these, I originally did say that it felt like a plastic shell, but it's actually not. It is an actual metal shell. When I charged them the first night and went to grab the case the next morning, I noticed how that nice cold metal feel that you get. As you can see on these ear tips here, I am using my Comply foams, which they do fit pretty well. Just like other earbuds in this price range, you might want to hold off on watching any videos with these type of earbuds for the price point they are, because you will notice some latency. Okay, so sorry for the delay in making this review on the 2X or the TX2. I don't remember which ones these are now. Let me look at the casing really quick. On these earbuds, these truly X2T wireless earbuds. The first part of this video I made earlier on, over a week ago actually, and it's been 2 weeks since the review, or since I uploaded the unboxing, and I definitely have been giving these some use, and it's time that I really go into my thoughts about these with you guys. Right now I'm walking around my work, checking to make sure there's no vandalism. It's early in the morning, 6 something in the morning right now. Okay, so on to my thoughts on these. When it comes to waterproofing, there is none. So do not put these in water. Don't get them near any water. Like if you get a light drizzle while you're out on a run, you should be fine. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. But yeah, these are not waterproof. If you sweat a lot, I would not recommend getting these. They have no high IPX rating on them. The other thing I've noticed in the comments of the Amazon reviews, a lot of you have said, do you have cutouts in your music like every 19 seconds or every 15 seconds? And I haven't had that issue too much. I think part of it is the latency issue with these earbuds. Audio, when it stops in between tracks, if you're downloading and streaming something. The other trick with it too would be when it comes to the latency, I do get a few cutouts here and there, not gonna lie. Doing my very first full charge helped, making sure these things had full juice to handle any latency problems, because it could be related due to a battery life issue. But when I have big objects, something metal or something really big blocking my phone's Bluetooth signal going to the earbuds, then I have an issue with it. I get a lot more cutouts. But generally, if you don't have anything covering up your phone, like it's just in your pocket and it's going from the signal from your Bluetooth is going from your phone straight to the earbuds, you should be okay. Range wise, yeah, the range is definitely like 10 meters, so like 20 feet. 15 feet. I mean, nowhere near as much as you get out of high-end earbuds, that I can tell you right now. Yeah, and I am using my V20, so some people said, hey, is it an iPhone issue? Is it an Android issue? I've had a lot less cutouts of music that I've downloaded that I already have pre-saved and cached to my phone versus music that I'm streaming. So keep that in mind. And the manual, it does mention that 2.4 gigahertz frequencies can interfere with the earbuds. So that is something else to keep in mind if you're around a big Wi-Fi zone that uses a lot of 2.4 frequency. That could become an issue. Earbuds are not labeled left or right, and that is because you can switch these earbuds from your right ear to your left ear, or if you want to use one bud, you don't have to worry about looking at the earbud every time you pull it out of the charging case to see which one you want. You can just pick an earbud, power it on, it'll connect to the phone. When you power them both on, it's a matter of pressing the one on that you want to be your receiver for when you get phone calls first, and then a second later press the other one. They'll pair together between one another, and then from there you go on ahead and they'll connect to the phone. So then when you listen to audio, like a soundtrack or whatever, a podcast, you'll hear it coming through both ears. If you turn off the one of the earbud, it'll shut them both down. So if you are wanting to just use one, just put in one earbud, turn on that one earbud, and that's it. And when it comes to describing the audio scale on how the audio sounds on these, because I know a lot of you have asked, hey, how's the audio quality? I'd say the scale would be from +5 down to -5. I'll tell you, everything right now is at above the 0 mark. So when it comes to like the mids or the bass, I'd say the bass is a +3 on these. The mids are a +1, and the highs would be like a +2. That's what I rate it as, what I think to my ear. That's what it sounds like. And I know I've not used like every single type of Bluetooth earbuds in the world or high-end headphones, so I mean my ear's not trained to tons of different sounds, but I can tell a difference easily on these. Like for example, Jay-Z's new album, 444, on track number 1, the bass, you can hear like 3 to 4 different tones of bass on it easily. So that is a very good distinguishable way. So if any of you buy these headphones and you want to try that out, then download that track or stream it, and you'll see what I mean when it comes to the bass. For the vocals, you can hear the vocals really well, the mids and the high tones on the track Sober by Lord. It's definitely quite clear for these earbuds, like comes through crystal, almost crystal clear. And if you listen to the track Good to See You, the intro track by Dioro, you'll see that the mids and lows on that track and the highs all complement each other really well. That's one to check out too. That's probably one of my favorite electronic, or I want to say EDM bands. Dioro does some really good stuff, and it's a good way to test some earbuds as well. And when it comes to the charging case, when I first got the earbuds and I did the video, the unboxing video, I charged them Monday or Sunday night into Monday, and then used the earbuds starting Monday afternoon. Went through a whole week all the way till mid-Saturday of just using the earbuds daily, 6-8 hours a day, putting them back in the charging case, letting them juice back up. I did not charge the charging case itself all the way until mid-Saturday is when it finally needed to be juiced. So that's pretty good, almost a whole week of use with the charging case and the earbuds without needing to touch a charger. So I'd say that's pretty good for this price, for being what, $32. And then like I said, if you guys look on Amazon, you will find some other companies selling these for cheaper. I'll say that's about it for this review on these. I know it's not like it is a long video, but I definitely want to get all the points out there that you guys are asking questions about when it comes to these, and things that I had seen through other Amazon reviews on these earbuds. And I find they work good, honestly, they do. And then if you definitely do the Comply foam tips to go around, it'll definitely help cancel out some noise. So keep that in mind if you want to get as much audio out of these as possible. Comply foam tips for any earbuds you have, I am definitely liking more and more. And I even put a set of these tips on my Jaybird X2s, and it makes like such a difference. I mean, audio noise canceling wise with these earbuds, they're definitely not the best. You're definitely going to still hear some wind noise even with these Comply foam tips. And when it comes to phone calls, I don't remember if I mentioned this earlier on in the video or not, but when you're somewhere where you got good signal, it's not too crazy loud outside, the noise canceling on this works. When you have car windows open, you're driving down the interstate or driving down the road, people will hear some road noise, even though there is supposed to be an active noise canceling for your phone call part of these. It doesn't seem to be that well. So that's about it for this video. I know I'm starting to rant a little more about these, but yeah, they work good. 30 bucks, definitely worth a shot. If they're comfortable in your ears, hang on to them. If they don't fit you well, return them, let the company know, and that'll be it. I hope you guys all enjoy the video. Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll see you all in the next video.